Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh boy, it's an exciting one, at least for me. Gonna be starting a new game today. I've been saying for a few days that I'm gonna be getting something in, and I got it in yesterday. Final Fantasy X, the HD remastered version, or whatever it is, on the PlayStation 4. I've been wanting to replay this game for a while now. Was thinking of streaming it for quite a bit of time, and I never really got around to it until, I don't know, something just clicked recently. So decided I really wanted to start playing this. So yeah, ended up getting it, and I plan on streaming it. So it should be fun. Let's just go ahead and get into the game, because I can't wait. There we go. A little loud. Alright. So, let me check and see what this is looking at. I was adjusting my sound settings earlier, so I'm going to take a look at that and see if that's all good and everything. So, one moment. Okay, I think I had to do some minor adjustments with this, but it looks like we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get it started. Final Fantasy X. I haven't played this game in years. It's been quite a long time since I've actually replayed this. I've only beaten this game once. I've attempted to play through it multiple times, but never beat it except for the one time. And I just remember it being, maybe it's nostalgia, but I remember it being a pretty good game. And there's been a lot of things lately I've been seeing in other games, and even movies, and stuff I've been reading and such that have been like reminders. I'm getting flashbacks to Final Fantasy X. So I figure, they have the HD edition out. It's been out for a little while. Might as well get that. I think they re-released it on PlayStation 3 first, and then it got up-ported to the PlayStation 4. Don't really know what the difference is, if there is a difference, but yeah. So, there's been a few changes. I think there's like added content, like content that was sort of exclusive to the Japanese version of the game that is now in this game. There's added NPCs, apparently. I think there's obviously the resolution is upscaled, and I think they even replaced some of the character models. I heard there was a little bit of backlash against some of them not looking so great, but I guess I wouldn't know in comparison what they look like. I do remember this game had several different game models, though. You had the in-game cinematic models, you had the higher detailed ones for like mouth movements. It was kind of like some of the other Final Fantasy games, I guess, or like 7. And then you had like the in-world models and the battle models, which were a little bit lesser in detail. I don't know, but maybe they all have one consistent model now. I'm not too sure. Aside from the cinematics one. Oh boy. Yeah, the waves of nostalgia are like washing over me. I remember a lot of the music and everything. Alright, let's go ahead and start a new game. Expert sphere grade or standard? I think I'll just go with the standard. Don't really know what the difference is. Yeah, sure. Select soundtrack type, arranged or original. original would be nice, but let's try something new, I guess. We'll do the arranged. Yeah, arranged is fine, whatever. Presumably, since it said it didn't say anything about me not being able to change that, I could just change that on a whim in game. So if the arranged soundtrack sucks, then I guess we'll go ahead and switch over to the original one. Man, the textures look so clean that you can tell how flat his necklace is. Maybe it was always flat, I don't know. It looks so smooth.
Listen to my story.
Ah, here we go.
This may be our last chance.
Oh, was that it? Okay. I was like avoiding talking that whole time because I thought he was gonna like start with a monologue. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk over him, but it's just like a lot of silence and then 2 sentences. Good enough. Good enough. So, what made me want to play this? Well, I've explained it sort of, but ever since last year when I streamed Final Fantasy VII, I've really wanted to do another Final Fantasy game. And RPGs are a little bit rough for me because I'm not always consistent with my streams. So if I'm doing a stream-only RPG, it could be a little bit tricky. I have to like force myself to be consistent, so I don't like forget what's going on, and so it doesn't like take ages. Unfortunately, it might, but I don't know. We shall see. And then also I always have issues with uploading these to YouTube. I didn't upload any of my Final Fantasy VII streams to YouTube just because there were so many parts to it. I think I ended on like 20. So that was a bit much for me to... I'm just a little too lazy for that. So I don't know. But maybe I'll do it with 10 though. What's up, Vamp? How's it going?
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
I won't let you down.
Thanks.
Thinking about it, this was one of... I think I got 3 games when I first got my PS2.
Can I have
And this
course.
was one of the first ones. Okay, so there's no point in doing this. I guess it's just to keep in line with the rest of the Final Fantasy series up until this point. You know, they never really say his name, and the only time you see Tidus, or wait, no, they pronounce it, what is it, Tidus? Yeah, I'm just gonna say Tidus if I have to refer to him. The Tidus is too, I don't know, I don't like the sound of it. But, yeah, really, they only put the name in text, so it's like, I could put asshole in there, and it really wouldn't change my viewpoint of the character.
I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, the thing I did on Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, that was just like a little discussion I was having on my viewpoints of it, but I don't know.
Can you sign this?
There's a lot we need to find out, I think.
Alrighty.
The preview left a lot to be desired.
Take it easy.
Oh, you started this game too? Oh, wow. How funny. That is weird.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
No.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe
Yeah.
tonight?
Alright.
No.
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Kid is creepy.
Promise?
Promise.
Oh, that thing. That thing, like, weirded me out, like, when all three kids did it in unison the first time I saw it. Like, what the hell is their problem? They're, like, some part of some cult or something. Yeah, with Metal Gear Survive, though, it's like... I explained this in the video that I put up, but, it's like, just the concept alone seems so generic that it's very off-putting and unappealing, and it doesn't seem like something that's related to Metal Gear. It takes a very small aspect of Metal Gear and just goes, like, to the nth degree with it. It's, like, a little bit too much. It's almost how I feel about, like, Revengeance. But, I don't know.
Coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, jacked.
Also, yeah, I remember this this little monologue thing here.
My dad must have been his.
I didn't know what it was supposed to be, and then it ends up being like a news program or something. It's so weird.
Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking?
Been listening to the OST a lot, put you in the mood to play it. Yeah, the soundtrack to this game was actually pretty good. I remember liking a lot of the tracks.
My dad and I never talked so much.
I heard a few recently, and that kind of kickstarted my interest. In addition to a few other things, so kind of on the same
Two
page.
teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South.
Boy, the Duggles.
I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's
What's his
#1
name?
player. He's Jack's blood and a new hope of
I cut him off. The remastered tracks are amazing. Oh yeah, I put the arranged soundtrack on because I'm kind of curious to see what it sounds like. At the same time, though, it's like I kind of don't remember the original soundtrack, so it's not going to have as much of an impact on me, unfortunately. But I don't know. Maybe you guys can enjoy it. A lot more soul and emotion into the remaster. That's good. I always thought that particular shot of him looked really strange. Oh yeah, also this song. Although I like this version better than the one that they put in Dissidia. Speaking of, when are we going to get the new Dissidia? I know it's for arcades at the moment, in Japan only. But I'm in the mood for a new one. Oh, you didn't like blitzball? I didn't at first. I got into it though. My initial playthrough. Every playthrough after that, like I said, I've only beaten this game once, but I've attempted to play through it several times. But yeah, every playthrough after my first one, I could never get back into the blitzball scene. But I got really good at it. And it's surprisingly decent. Like, it feels like a complete little mini game. But, yeah, I'm sure I won't be doing any of that this time around. Especially streaming it. Yeah, I'm a bit of a completionist myself. It's usually when I'm playing games on my own, though. Sometimes, even if I'm streaming something, I'll go back off stream and try to complete a couple things. I remember seeing that shot in the commercial that they put on TV for this game. And just, it filled my mind with wonder and amazement. I'm like, what is going on? It looks so extreme. Buildings exploding into colors and whatnot. So I thought it was always kind of weird that it was just a given that people of this world just can breathe underwater. I never quite understood it, but I don't think they ever explained it, so you're not really supposed to. you don't question their abilities. So, all right, here we go. Auron. For a long time, a lot of people's favorite Final Fantasy character. Just has such a cool look about him. Mysterious figure.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
That is true, yeah. Final Fantasy 13 did have an explanation for anti-gravity. I don't know, I guess in some cases you don't really need an explanation, but yeah, it's a little, you know, weird. You're just like, oh, okay, these guys can breathe underwater now, and just take it as is. No explanation needed. So it's like, yeah, alright. It's the blitzball arena.
We called it sin.
It's sinful. They have gills we don't know about. Oh, okay. We just can't, like, see them. Or maybe they're in, like, locations that are forever covered. Maybe it's best that way. I think maybe in this case it's best we don't have an explanation as to why they can just breathe underwater. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I like his combat attacks. Air slapping the crap out of him.
Take it.
Alright.
A gift from Jet.
My old man?
It sure looks like he knows how to use it.
I hope you know how to use it.
Yeah, so does he. Alright. Well, time to get into the combat.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Alright, let's do it. Tidus's moves. For someone that's like is an athlete full time, you'd think that he'd have a little bit more grace.
Cut the ones that matter and run.
I remember trying to do something stupid here, but I don't remember what exactly. I do kind of miss this old school turn-based combat, though. I wish RPGs kind of would stick with this a little bit. but I don't know. I guess a lot of people view it as archaic. Yeah, that is true though, huh? Like, you know, he holds it for 2 seconds, the sword, and then, you know, then suddenly he's pretty competent with it. I guess maybe he's a quick learner. So what's the deal with this thing? Oh, that's not good.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Ah, yes, overdrives. Oh, you're a fan of the old turn-based style? Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's simple, but there can be certain complexities about it. I also view it as being a little bit more technical. A little bit more, there's a bit more tactics that go into it as opposed to sort of like the action RPGs. I mean, I guess it depends on the how each of them are used, but I don't know, that's just how I always felt about it. Dragon Fang. Oh, nice. What do we have to do with arms thing? Okay, there we go. That wasn't so bad. I know the first time I did that, there's no way I would have gotten that right. Alright, Tidus, you just do your lame attacks. I don't think we ever get a good look at that lane, but yeah, sure. Also, you're mispronouncing it, like I am. It's Tidus. Thank you. Yeah, I thought they delayed it into November. Speaking of Final Fantasy 15, it was gonna be a month away, and then they pushed it back 2 months. I'm fairly certain. I could be wrong though. Spiral cut. Oh yeah, nice. I'm gonna look because I thought that was something from, I don't know. Let me just kill this. Maybe we get to the cutscene and then I can find out. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple articles already. Final Fantasy 15 release date delayed to November 29th. Explained. Gamescom 2016, why Final Fantasy 15 was delayed. Yeah, so, I don't know. Okay, wait. Let's go through this. I'll look at the articles in a second. Also, might as well save. Waiting for the game for 10 years. That is true. Back when it was Versus 13. Then they start that development in 2006 or something.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
The extra 2 months allow for extra polish and no major day one patch. Huh, okay. I think it's legit, man. I'd hate to burst your bubble, but I think the delay is real. Oh wait, am I supposed to attack? Okay, I think I have to attack the like broken car. Hold on. Wait, let me get to it. No, I can't. Shit, alright. Whatever. R2. Alright, let's just attack whatever. Oh, please, Lane.
This could be bad.
Do I read novels? On occasion.
Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Not regularly. I mean, I dabble in so many different things that I don't always have the time to read novels, but yeah, I read them every once in a while. Should we even bother with the ones that are like flickering? I think we should just attack this thing. That was just many barrels of some sort of flammable fuel, I guess. Yeah, that's enough to knock an entire building down. That's good. It's good that we don't care about anybody.
Go.
Then magically he looks 10 times better. Also, I always thought that, like, the giant space asshole thing was like really freaky.
You are sure?
I didn't like it one bit. It's like all organic and pulsing. It's gross.
This is it. This is your story.
Don't ask a question and then leave.
All begins here.
But yeah, I read novels. Just not frequently.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey!
Yeah.
My old man?
Oh. I don't like that command. Go down. Rather not. Where are we going down to? I wish the camera would move. Oh. There he is.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
A dream of being a meme, says Lane.
Anybody there?
No thanks.
Aaron!
It's a nice looking bird, though.
Hey!
What is that picture though in the Tidus meme? The one where he's like, I don't know what he's doing. Is he laughing or like in pain? It's very strange. I don't like it. It's an older meme, but it still works. Okay, so isn't there like items around here? I see the save spot, I think. It's not quite what I'm... Oh wait, no, this isn't the save spot. This is a thing for something later. Oh yeah. Malakaknia.
What do we have here? No.
Oh, sorry, cut you off. Oh look. I remember this place kind of freaked me out. Oh look. Introduction to Albed, find Albed. Primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. Siktandra Albed Mikikal Pakt Uvmilg. Okay. Yeah, sure. What? Do I want to load this? What do you mean load? Okay. Oh, you mean from like another... Okay, never mind. I get what you're saying. Alright, well. I guess we'll just leave that for now then. Isn't this where you get attacked by like some giant kraken or something? It's been a little while since I played this, but there's little bits and pieces that come back to me, especially when we're if they're upcoming, then stuff starts to come back a little easier. Looks so clear too. I remember not being able to see in that water. Now I can see like a giant statue and stuff. It's amazing the technology we have. Going back and playing a lot of these PS2 games or some stuff that's earlier, anything that uses like polygons or 3D models and stuff that was prior to HD, just it looks like such ass. Like I hooked up my N64 recently. What was I playing? I think I was playing Majora's Mask. It was really, really hard to focus on a lot of the stuff. Everything was just so blurry and not very nice to look at. Also, this music definitely sounds different. We haven't heard too much of it, but I could tell this is an arranged version. But I was playing Star Wars Bounty Hunter recently on the PS3, which was just a straight port from the PS2 ROM. And even that, I mean, it was upscaled, but upscaling doesn't do a whole lot unless you actually, remaster it. But even that looked like really, really blurry. Okay, yeah, so this thing. What the hell is its name? Geosgaino? Good name. Wow, that did shit for damage. Oh, okay. I thought he was just getting ready for an attack. That's alright, this battle's scripted.
Out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
How long was he sitting there before he finally decided to get up and try and do something? Welcome back. Ooh, I remember liking this track. Sounds a little bit different.
Cold. Need fire.
Shit, we got a survival game on our hands. This is like the birth of the never-ending genre. Yeah, that whole time he was just rethinking his life. Then, after he finished, it was time. Creepy statue. Nice. Alright, flint and tinder. God, it's so weird because this track sounds so familiar, but it sounds different. And I know that's because it's the arranged version, but still. It's a weird feeling. Okay, that's where it came from. Never mind. Synth instruments sure sound better than they did like 15 years ago. I don't mind synth orchestras as much as I did. I used to hate them back in the early 2000s. It sounds so terrible. Favorite Final Fantasy will always be 9. I gotta replay a lot of the Final Fantasy games. Just so I can kind of make up my mind on that. In my head, from what I remember, 9 is my favorite, but I had a good experience with a lot of Final Fantasy games, so it's like I kind of have to reanalyze my stance and try and play through a lot of them. I think the only numbered one I haven't played yet is 3. Pretty sure that's it. Well, aside from the online ones, I haven't played 11 and 14, but... Where's the tinder? Enjoyed a good majority of them, especially 6. I remember liking 6 well enough. It kind of suffered from, like, the too many character syndrome. There was a lot of shit going on in there. I felt like it could have been cut down quite a bit. If you had to make a top 3 or 5, that would be hard. Your number 1 would always be 9. Yeah, there was so much that I just remember liking about 9. Whoa, what was that face? It was like angry horror. I'm not quite sure what that look was supposed to convey, but alright. Anyway, yeah, there was a lot of aspects about 9 that I liked. I remember liking the story, the art direction, the characters, the gameplay, the soundtrack. It's a lot of it's pretty memorable for me. I just like the themes and the settings.
I need food.
I always like that line. I need food.
What
Good.
do you want?
Doesn't sound whiny at all.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say
Man,
that?
Aaron's getting into sports.
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Yeah. And the kid. Sounds like he's mocking him. Anyway, what was I thinking about? 1 and 2 I didn't care for that much. 4 I thought was okay. I liked it better than 5. I didn't love 5. I liked some parts of 5. I like 6 a lot. I really like 7.
Wait! Don't go out on me!
Let's talk to the fire now. That's good.
Just hold on.
Oh yeah, I like it, how he tries to reason with it too. He's like, wait, fire, please. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. I'll get some more wood for you. We can work this out, man. Just calm down. This man is slowly going insane.
Give me a break!
One of the main reasons you enjoyed 9 was due to the cartoonish style with everyone. It was different, but it was a good different. Well, yeah, I mean, you had 7, which kind of had the anime style, but you know what they were going for. They were trying to go for something that was a little more realistic than the sprites that they had before. And then 8 really took the sense of realism to a new level. I mean, it was impressive in one regard, but dull in another, I always felt. And then 9 just kind of went with its own sort of unique style. It was pretty different from, it was vastly different from 8. My friends who completely hated it though. I guess I've never really talked to many people that played 9, to be honest. In fact, a lot of people I know haven't even played it. I've got a few friends and they love 8. It's their favorite of the Final Fantasy series. Haven't really played past that, but they love 8. And then never really bothered with going any further. Never touched 9, 10, 12. But what I was saying with me, I love 7. I didn't care for 8. And I gotta play through it again because I can't specifically say what it was that I didn't like about it because it's been so long. I just remember not caring for it. I don't think I liked the characters too much. I didn't really care for the plot. I remember liking the music. In fact, recently I've been listening to the soundtrack for a lot of the Final Fantasy games, including 8, and I really like a lot of the tracks that are part of 8's soundtrack, but I don't know, there's a bunch of other stuff I didn't really care for with it. your favorite character in the game, Riku. Yeah, you and a good friend of mine both. Every once in a while we get into the discussion of video game girls. You know how those go. But he's always bringing up Riku. How many more grenades do I? I don't think so. Let's try and steal. Oh, I just got 2 more. Very nice. Oh, it's already dead. Never mind. Nice ass shot. My goodness. Oh man, the scene with Riku, where you meet her again, when she like walks out of the bay or whatever, and she's like stripping that crap off.
That was close.
My 12-year-old brain was conjuring up
Hey,
many a Final Fantasy. I understood fiend.
Fed! Shrivatek Risa! Ifan Petit, Fapuneket Fedrik.
Whoa, baby.
Kuno.
First time I played this, I thought I got hit in the balls. He just like could not withstand. So many reasons I enjoyed Riku, especially with combat techniques and such. I remember she had something pretty unique. She could like combine items to do stuff. I don't remember specifically what she did, but I remember it was pretty cool. I usually like thieves too, just the class in general. Thief characters. So back to what I was talking about. So yeah, 8 didn't care for. Oh, watch it, man.
Hey, that
9
hurts.
talked about a bit. I remember really liking 9. I remember really liking 10. I guess we'll find out how much I like it, but I do have some good memories. I look back with fondness on this game, so. Oh yeah, the grunting.
Right, whatever. I said I don't understand.
Okay.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
What are these guys called?
All right, I'll work.
Can't remember their particular like nationality or whatever it was. Yay. Primer. Oh yeah, trophies. How weird. Kinda wasn't expecting it. But it makes sense. So yeah, I remember liking this game a lot. 12, I really like 12. I love the characters in 12, well, most of them. I love the setting and the plot, the story. The pacing was pretty good. I felt it was a little long. 12 had like a shitload of extra activities though.
Oh, almost forgot.
Sphere grid. Oh, I remember the sphere grid. I like this upgrade system actually. This is in my mind one of the better upgrade systems in a Final Fantasy game. I don't know what this music is though. It's ultra peppy. Actually, you know what? I was just thinking about it. Salt and Sanctuary's upgrade system is basically this. They just basically took the core concept of that and applied it in their own game. Okay, I think I get it, man. Oh, Fran. Yep. Tall, dark, and beautiful. The whole Viera race was like, oh boy. I can't believe that the whole, what was the place? Ivalice? Or was that something else? That all came from Tactics Advanced. Honestly, I didn't really like Tactics Advanced. I thought I was going to. I remember liking the original Tactics on PlayStation. And then I got Advanced. I didn't care for it as much, but yeah, then it kind of led into the whole 12 universe. So it was kind of funny to see them in that kind of regard. But 12, I think, is an underappreciated game. A lot of the Final Fantasy fans give it a lot of shit because it went through sort of a development hell process, and expectations, I guess, weren't met. I almost always go into a game with no expectations, so I don't buy into hype and shit like that. So I mean, that kind of stuff doesn't really matter to me. But I remember really thoroughly enjoying it. I liked so much about that game. I almost streamed 12, and then I heard there was going to be like a remaster of that or something, so I figured I might as well wait and I'll just do 10 instead. And then 13, it's like nobody likes 13. Actually, you know, I've been looking on some forums and stuff like that, and it seems like 13, ever since the Steam release, has actually been getting better received than it was initially. I still didn't really care for it. I didn't like the plot and the pacing.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power.
Played
left.
Tactics Advanced.
We're gonna go down
12
there
also
and
got a lot of
activate it.
shit. Doo-doo.
And then we should be able to
How hard it
salvage
was
the
to
big
get items in that
prize.
game? Was it hard to get items in that game? I don't even remember.
Okay, let's get to work.
I remember the gold system was different, but I really didn't mind it. Like, instead of getting gold from like random encounters, you instead got like trophies which you sold. I never had an issue with it. In fact, I remember striving to do like 100% in that game, and just it was like too much, but I never really thought of it as being hard. So I'm trying to read chat while moving. It doesn't always work out so great. I don't know. There was sort of a crafting aspect to it, and I don't know. I mean, I guess that doesn't work for a lot of people, but I never really found it to be like a major issue. A lot of modern games are like that now, if you think about it. Two of them were one enemy, but I guess it's weird. Back to 13 though. It's like I thought the characters were alright, but there was it felt to me like there was really little development with them. And then the plot progression was just so obscured. A lot of the stuff that you needed to know to understand what was going on, you had to read in logs, which I always feel is like a super, super lazy way of going about telling a story. And it's like, I don't want to read, like, walls of text just so I know what the hell's going on in the story. It was really, just that put me off so much to the game. And then I hated how you were flowing through the story, you know, you keep a pretty high pace, and then just suddenly everything comes to a halt, and you're basically on, like, grind land. You go down to the, I don't know, even remember what it was called, the planet below where everybody lives, and you basically just grind there with zero story going on. It was, yeah... A lot of the problems with that game for me stems from the plot and the pacing of it. I didn't care for the combat system in that game, but it just wasn't as fun to me as other Final Fantasy games. So I guess that was part of it too. But I feel like they improved that in 13 too. Grand Pulse, that's it. Yeah, that was the name. Overall, I gotta say I didn't, like, hate the game. I know a lot of people, like, loathe it. But, I didn't love it. Or like it all that much. Kinda sits in the same area where 8 is, maybe a little less so. What are we doing? What is this? Yeah, pretty much. Once you get to Grand Pulse, it's just the ultimate grind fest. And it's like you're going so strong with the story. It's like you want to progress in the plot, but then you have to like level up if you want to go any further. So then you have to grind. I always feel like grinding should be a choice in a RPG game. I never want to be forced to actually grind. I never want to progress to a point where I have to do it in order to go further in the story. I think you should just be able to play a game, and you know, if you want to grind and make things a little easier for yourself, you can, but you're not like forced to do so. Let's do a grenade, sure. Try stealing, see what this thing has. Oh, just grenades. Alright. Fair enough. some of the bosses that they had. Special commands can certain battles, command window to access them. Okay. So that's it, just stand by. Sure. I guess we just wait because we can't really do anything. Nautilus charge. Oh. That sucks. Yeah, I do remember actually getting to an extremely high level. I don't think I got maxed out, but I remember going after some of those hunts and just not being able to do it. It was bad, so it felt kind of unfulfilling. It wasn't as fun as the hunts were in Final Fantasy XII. When the concept and the mechanic first presented itself in that game, I always thought, oh, it's going to be like Final Fantasy XII. This will be interesting. It wasn't. It wasn't nearly as fun. There was like no real reward for doing those. It felt like they were just hard and frustrating. Shit, tentacle attack. Yeah, having a choice to grind is always the best approach. Like I said, you can make it easier on yourself if you want to grind, but it shouldn't be something that is an absolute necessity. I remember grinding in this game by choice, and I remember not minding, just because, you know, you got cool stuff for doing it. There was like the additional like hidden summons that you could do. What was it, like the Mage's Sisters and Anima? Oh, Yojimbo. That was neat. And then you could get like the ultimate weapons and stuff like that. They kind of felt like, you know, the sense of progression in 13 just wasn't as good. It wasn't performed as well as some of the other Final Fantasy games. I actually really enjoyed 13 too, though, I gotta be honest. Like 10-2 I thought was like shit. I thought 10-2 was pretty bad. I understand that it was a completely different concept and style as far as plot goes. Some people get hooked on that, and they can't really let it go. But outside of that, I didn't find it very fun. Oh please, don't even. Let's not bring up tentacle hentai. It's no bueno, man. Alright, so we did it, yay. Lights are back on. And everybody's just swimming. Dress up. Oh yeah, the dress spheres. I didn't mind class change as much I thought it was an interesting concept. You do that in another Final Fantasy game too. Which one? 5, I think, maybe? I don't remember. There's a Final Fantasy game where you could change class on the fly. But I don't know. I didn't love the way it was done in 10-2, but I just didn't really like the characters. And I didn't like the overall story. Like, wasn't it just trying to find Tidus, but then there was like some sort of like super weapon that was like thrown into the mix? I don't even remember. It's been so long since I played that game. Honestly, I wasn't really paying attention when I was playing it. I think it was like put out of my mind. But yeah, I didn't love 10-2. But that kind of puts you in a sour mood for any other like direct sequels to any numbered games. But I actually thought 13-2 was a really good game. I thought they improved the battle system. I like the pacing of the plot and story better. I remember liking, I don't know, just like everything about it. I thought the time travel mechanic was pretty cool. So there was a bit to go off of on that one.
Hungry.
Oh, that sucks. I don't remember that boss, but yeah, that sounds kind of shitty.
Whoa! Right on.
Just shovel food in your mouth. Good.
Hey! It's because you eat too fast.
Alright. I guess he's done.
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Looking at her model doesn't look updated. It's still got that weird like
Why
texture
didn't you say
face.
so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell?
Oh,
Wait.
that's what they were too. That's the name I was trying to think of.
I don't even know what an
Albed.
is.
Again,
Where are you from?
a
Zanarkand.
little gratuitous on the ass
Blitzball
shots, but
player.
alright.
Star player of the Zanarkand Abes?
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Zanarkand. About life there, blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
Isn't the explanation of what happened to him
Ooh,
like
you're
at the
serious.
very end of the game? I always remember thinking it seemed really late when they finally revealed
Don't
what
worry,
happened.
You'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Zanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw
They
Sin
do,
attack
okay.
Zanarkand. You're saying that happened.
See, I don't quite remember what the
No
deal
way.
was. Because, again, I've only completed this game once. So, a lot of the endgame stuff is really fuzzy. I have an idea, but I don't know. I guess I'll just, like, wait and find out. It's a little disappointing, though. You gotta play the whole damn game to find out what the hell's going on here. It's so long, too. You don't find out until the final few bosses. Shit, man. Yeah, that's late.
You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go
Aren't
tell
the
the
pupils
others.
supposed to be,
Wait
like, squiggly or something?
here. Oh. And one
look.
thing. Don't
Let me
tell
see, let me
anyone you're
see.
from Zanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place.
Yeah, they just kind of look regular. I don't know.
Oh, uh-huh.
Can't wait till I get to see more. Like, boss scene. Don't you fight him, like, several times? He's, like, a recurring boss. That guy was a prick. I remember not liking him.
And some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Oh, shit. He destroyed the ship. Also, it's kind of funny. You can see, like, it's not quite a skybox, but you can see where the detail under the water ends. I kind of don't remember what his deal was, like what he wanted, like what his, I mean, and don't tell me, because that's kind of the fun of revisiting this game, is finding out what the plot is and everything again, but I do remember the boss battles with him, fighting with him, fighting against him, and then, yeah, they did progressively become harder and, like, stranger. I think the last boss battle with him was, like, really weird. I just remember, like, a giant thing behind him, and it had something to do with elements. Also love his boss theme. I can't remember it.
Riku!
Shit, is this Waka? Yep, blitzball.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
So excited.
Hey!
Also, every time I hear Waka, I can't not think of, like, Bender. Also, I think there's an item over here. Hold up, guys. I think I gotta get something. There's such a huge thing on how to pronounce his name. Waka's name? Isn't that what they called? They said Waka though. I thought in the game. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. That's just what I remember. The only thing I remember was Tidus, because it was clearly Tidus, because you know that makes sense. And then in Kingdom Hearts they called him Tidus, and then everybody's like, "What the hell are you talking about? Who is this Tidus you speak of?"
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Ow. Oh great, we just lost the blitzball.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Zanarkand Abes.
So they didn't bother upgrading the other character models.
What team you say again?
I meant... forget that.
Titus and Waka
I
look such
got
high
to,
quality, and then these other guys with their
close to
flat
Sin,
faces.
and my head's all foggy, like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to you.
Ah, yes. Oh, crazy cult. Yeah, I know it makes sense in Japan because
I'm Waka.
with their language based on syllabaries, I mean, there's only so many pronunciations you can make.
What?
And
Okay,
you know,
I'll get you something.
TI romanized would never be Thai. It would always be T. So it makes sense. I get it that's how it is in Japan, but it's like you expect there to be some kind of localization or something that doesn't do that. Because when you put it down in English, yeah, I mean it just clearly looks like Titus. Although I guess traditionally Titus would be spelt with a T as opposed to a D, but still, I mean, you know, makes sense.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Zanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them.
Oh yeah, the whole machina
People
thing.
played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta
It's like pretty shitty.
because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent.
Do
for
they
our
explain
sins.
sin?
That's important.
Like,
It's just that. it's
I
hard
feel
to
like
keep
there's
at
more to it
sometimes, you know?
than what they're
It's
saying.
just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Whoa.
But you from the Zanarkand Abes, that was a
It's a
good
good laugh
one,
face.
huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get to the village.
Hey, it's this way.
If I want to go this way though. Shit. Alright, you win this time. Dude, you just smacked him on the ass. Like just met 5 minutes ago.
Big idea.
Oh god. Did they redo the water? Seems like better looking water than I would have remembered. Or I would have thought possible in 2002. First time I remember thinking water looked really good was in, oh shit, there's battles here. Was in, Elder Scrolls, Morrowind. It's the first time I saw water, I'm like, holy shit, this is the future. I feel like there's an item down here, but I don't have any proof of that. Shit. I think they're just a nuisance. This is basically the sewer rat that starts off in every RPG. Damn it, I want to look around though. Do we have any repels? Okay, I guess there's nothing over there. Well, never mind. Oh look! There's a chest just floating in the water. It's like very still too, it's kind of eerie. I always liked about Walker's character. I don't know if I liked it or just thought it was extremely strange. He's like the nicest character in the game, but then he's just like such an open racist, and he gives no shits. It's very conflicting, but it's a good character trait, I guess. He's still a cool dude. I mean, look at that hair. Okay, well, I guess if you're not actually under the water, there's probably not going to be any chests down there.
Let me go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me
He's
on your
awfully
team,
chummy.
right?
For them just like meeting 10 minutes ago. Just read up on Tidus after the events of 10 and getting into 10-2 and after 10-2. Confusing stuff.
It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you.
I'm sure.
Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
I never liked this because I felt like pressured to win, and every time I didn't win,
Sure
which is
thing.
most of the time, I didn't enjoy it.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I should check it out once I beat the game. I think it'll answer more questions than 10 will.
But then the blitzball and sin were the only two things.
Maybe,
the
maybe,
Spirit
yeah,
and
I
Zanarkand
probably will.
had in common.
But you could be right, because I remember after finishing 10 being a bit confused. Maybe that's why I don't remember it too well. So, yeah. I'll probably do some digging around.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Also, I remember this being a big topic of discussion in the schoolyard when this game came out.
I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind
But
wanders,
is 10 supposed? Is the world in 10 supposed to be connected to 7?
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
It's not good enough, man.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
That was mainly a theory and a rumor.
Serious?
A really good one at that. I think it was deemed false. But how did it even start up in the first place? I never saw the connection. But then I remember reading like this is like early days internet for me. I remember like going onto some weird site and like seeing them post pictures of like comparisons and shit, and you know, like there was like this in-depth analysis which I didn't care to read.
The one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
I hate that guy's voice actor.
It would be a shame if something happened now.
I don't know his name, but his voice always annoys me.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that
Never heard
too?
of Crusader.
Hey,
Also, not the redheaded guy,
don't worry about it.
the
I
younger
help you
guy.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Oh. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
I think I'm good. Alright, where are we going? Oh, this way? Alright. I think it was because of a dude named Shinra. Was there a guy named Shinra?
Crusade village.
They got any food?
If I
there?
saw that, then I might have
We'll
been
get
more
you
open to
some
the
food
idea, but
later.
I don't
Take a look
remember.
around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there.
So I don't remember this music.
All right.
Pretty nice acoustic tune, though.
Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
No, I don't know any prayers.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
Do you know where he is, then? The Shinra guy is in this game? If he is, can you tell me where he is? Because I don't remember. I'd like to find that, because that sounds fascinating to me. Is he one of the Al Bhed or something?
Not bad.
It's like a really half-assed
Okay,
way
now,
to do
you
that.
present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Blitzball became a religion in the distant future. Should be on Sid's ship. Really? God, I don't remember. How funny. Alright, yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on out for him then. If he isn't in this, then it's in 10-2. But the rumors were circulating during 10. I remember talking about that when 10 was out, well before 10-2 even was known to be a thing. Okay, so I don't know if these are yours, man, but I'm just gonna like dip into these treasure chests anyway. So we good? Oh my. Oh god, that's a weird looking dog. Its ears. It has feather ears. hope the RX don't lose in their first match again. I'd like to see them at least tie a game in one of these years. Tying is not good enough. You have to want them to win. You're the guy from the sea, right? I heard about you from Sir Luzu. Oh, the Crusader. My favourite's Lord Orland, yeah? Spitting image or something, I don't know. I lost interest in what she was saying. What clothes you've got? What land are you from? It's the first time to Besaid. She appears to be wearing some form of thong. Oh, okay. No, it's just, it's not quite assless. It's like hipless, but you get a little cheek in there, too. It's good, I guess. What's up, Waka?
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Wait, why? Alright. But why? Why must I do this? I feel like there's items and secrets around here, but I don't see any of them. Maybe they show up later. I feel like one of Aron's spheres was around here. But I'm guessing that they probably don't show up until he's like actually in your party. Because that would make sense. I like how you could go all the way to the back of the map, but there's nothing over there. Alright, let's go meet the summoner. Oh yeah, the temple theme. God, this choir was like freaky. I think the vocals change depending on the summon too. So like the first one is the bird thing.
It was then, standing in that place.
Must be female. Maybe this is a general choir. I hear some deeper voices.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
I remember thinking that though, because I know for a fact that there was some like male summons, and they had like the choir in the temple was like much deeper.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Yep.
Oh, what's a high
Pretty
summoner?
cool. Man, just don't like ask questions.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
It's a forgivable excuse every time. I wonder how much you could get away with that.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers.
Oh yeah,
and
this
come
game
down
is the
to us.
Aeons.
They are the blessing of Yevon.
I think in 9
So
and
what he
13
meant
it's Eidolons.
Was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
And then I forget what they were in 12. Sworn Guardians may approach the Cloister of Trials. Ah, yes. The pain in the ass puzzles. I remember. Main reason theory came up was from Shinra's explanation and story. I'm gonna have to keep an eye open for him then, because that sounds pretty interesting. Even searching the scriptures of Yevon, I found no cure for Sin's toxin. May the blessing of Yevon guide you to health, friend. Just break into someone's house, steal their shit. Sin's toxin! Oh, poor man. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in here. So, do I just leave? Pray hard and the toxin will surely release its grip on you. Yeah, that'll work. Village was attacked by sin when I was just a little kid, yeah? Village was burnt to ashes. I still have nightmares of that day. What's up, PD Piranha? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was talking with Vamp about, because when this game first came out, I was in middle school at the time, and I remember there being, the schoolyard talk was that Final Fantasy X was a precursor to 7. Somehow the worlds are connected, and Vamp is trying to tell me how that rumor got started. I wasn't ever sure if there was any hard evidence in it, but I guess there's a character in-game called Shinra or something. Okay, well I can't do anything here, so I guess I'll just go back to Waka.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
Sure.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Alright, I got you. Waiting for a cutscene to read all that text to Vamp.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
It's an interesting theory, I think.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you
And if there's like an actual character that
hate him so?
you know, has the basis for the whole
But if he dies,
Mako
we'll
energy
never be able to tell him how
ordeal,
much you hate him.
then it gives it credibility, which I think is nice, as opposed to like these off-the-wall like game rumors and theories that they come up with nowadays. Or they're just grasping at straws, trying to prove their theory. But if there's like actual like evidence presented in game where there's something that's like kind of connected with that I find interesting. So I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open for him because I want to hear what he has to say. But yeah, I guess when you think about it like that, the whole spirit plane thing that they had being used as an energy source, I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Clearly he doesn't.
This wasn't such a good idea after all.
Sin's toxin. I can still blame it on that. Cloister of Trials. Those who seek to learn of Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way, and you will be taken to the Chamber of Faith. Examine objects with X to open the way. Okay. Fair enough. Why can't I examine that? That looks like something I should be able to examine. Okay. Yep, seems like a good idea. Just touch that. Love these trials. So there was a couple of them I didn't care for. It's too much. Let's use a sphere to go any further. Okay. I remember... I think Bahamut's was a pain in the ass. Let's wait. This treasure... Fancy are also necessary. Okay. The sphere. You can only carry one sphere at a time. Alright, so this is like sort of coming back to me. But yeah, there was definitely some cloister trials that were not fun for me. But I remember liking a few of them. Okay, so none of this I can actually interact with. It's fine by me. Can I take the glyph sphere, like, after? I can. Nice. Get some amazing items in areas. I do remember actually getting some pretty neat little items. But, there's a destruction sphere. Boy, I don't want to put it in the wrong one. Let me look at what's going on over here first. Sphere-shaped recess. Touch symbols? Sure. Found the Besaid sphere. Ah. Does that go here, or I'll just take it there? Okay. With the pedestal set with the sphere to the correct place. If you move it improperly, step in the shining glyph to return the pedestal to its original place. Oh boy. Actually, hold on. I think I remember those destruction spheres going into the walls that had like this crap going on. Let me do that. Because I think that's where it goes. Wait, no, take it. Nothing happens if you put the destruction sphere in the wrong slot. Ah, okay, that's good then. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would just like implode and you wouldn't be able to use it again or what, but alright, that's good to know. Okay, so this is the treasure, but at least it looks like I got it in the right spot this time, so that's good. These only get more complex the further you go along, though. Obtain the Rod of Wisdom. Sounds nice. Okay, I like how it gives me the point that I could obtain items with the destruction spheres, even though I already figured that out. It's a good reminder, I guess. Sure.
Hey! It's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
You're kidding me.
A guardian?
I like how it seemed like this like major offensively bad thing that he ran in here, and yet no one really goes to stop him.
The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a
And Waka just...
And who knows
I'm not saying he's encouraging it, but he's not really doing anything about it either.
Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Okay, now he's encouraging it. All right.
What are you doing here?
Oh shit, I forgot about Kamari.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Did we discuss Lulu at a certain point? I don't remember him.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Yeah, the whole toxin thing. You can get away with so much. Oh, hey, and who can forget about Lulu? Mm-hmm. Everyone at the time when this game came out that I knew was always obsessed with her, because everybody was an edgy teen, so everybody liked the the whole black gothic thing. But then titties. That was like point number one. Oh my god, you're so sweaty.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Hey. Alright. Good deal.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
When a hot babe steps out and you were thinking it was going to be an old man. So this is the bird Aeon, right? I forget what the name of it is.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Boobs aren't everything. Oh, you you misjudge teenagers, at least around here. They are everything. There's only 3 girls, right? Yuna, Riku, and Lulu. Of the 3, I gotta say, at the time, I might. You know what always disturbed me about this thing too is that it had boobs. Like it's a bird with like tits. It's really weird. Anyway, though. Yeah, look at that. That's a little strange. Of the 3, though, I gotta say, I always favored Yuna. More. Maybe my mind will change. Tastes change over the years. I got a lot of friends that love Riku, though. But yeah, back then, Lulu was all the rage.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Bye, boob bird. Ah, Valifor. All right. Or is it Vale? I'm just gonna say Vala. Yeah, confirm.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night,
Yeah, Vamp is included in the Riku fan
for
base.
everyone. For me.
Boy, how do we get into this conversation? Yeah, Riku's got a cute
This guy
personality.
here wants into the tournament so bad. I let him on the team.
I don't know.
These memories are a little
I don't
fuzzy,
remember what it
so
was. I
don't
just remember
mind him
liking
if he says
Yuna
anything
more.
odd. Come on, say hi.
Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every
Aren't they like
opposing
flabbergasted
team,
by this?
to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island.
Oh.
That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory. Inane victory chatter.
Victory! 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 Victory!
Okay. Well done, guys. We got the victory down pretty bad, I think.
You heathen!
Stay away from the
I always hated that old lady.
You're a bad man!
Whoa, what the hell, child?
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Oh.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
A little bit.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
The goal is to not have the most trash stats.
I saw that.
I don't know how I'm gonna play.
That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become
She
high
almost
summoner?
touched his hand. Did you see that?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
Don't worry about this heathen child. Calling me a bad man. What the hell? What the hell does that child get off?
Tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Zanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy.
I think it was her personality I
What
liked
if she,
the most, actually.
comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Alright.
Stay away from the
Yeah,
summoner.
that's why I remember the old lady. Goddamn line.
Stay away from
Shit,
the
I'm trying to get to the back here. What the hell? I'm nowhere near the summoner. Jesus. Alright, well, I guess I have no choice. I have to go to bed.
Ready for
There's
bed?
nothing else to do, man. That old lady's dogging me.
Good. Sleep tight.
Oh. Someone wearing a thong leotard over there. Crazy part is I can never tell if it's a man or a woman from a distance. That's scary. Oh. Wanted to escape the dream. Fine. I guess if it's scripted.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Zanarkand?
Hey. You said you'd go with me.
What is this? Oh, I remember this, yeah.
Oh, hey.
Why is he jogging in place?
I thought Mama told
what does
you
it
not
mean?
to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Oh boy, decisions.
Stop dreaming.
Oh yeah, and of course Dad walks in.
With a woman, you can't even catch a ball. Oh, what's the
Trying my best, Dad.
Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for. Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
Women cheering on a child.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too. The first
Oh,
time
the
I
whole
saw him.
brother thing. Okay, I remember this.
No matter what he looks like, he isn't
It's a little
Chapu.
depressing.
You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
But then didn't they show his brother and he like looked nothing like him? I think I remember seeing him and I'm like, oh, that's not really. He doesn't really look the same.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
my little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
John DiMaggio's delivering on some of his lines. I don't know, there's sort of like this organic tone to it. Seems genuine. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the hell out of here.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You
Okay.
giving
Was the sword always animated?
Yeah, use it well.
I don't remember the moving texture on it. That's interesting.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it.
Watch someone rip Tidus' hair model
Where's
and
Yuna?
put it on
We're taking the
Chapu's
same
head.
boat as Yuna, right?
Actually look very
Why do
similar.
we gotta
Huh,
wait here?
fair enough.
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage. They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
Sure.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
You just leave it there.
Okay, off we go.
No looking back. Alright. Alright, here we go. Oh shit.
Here comes one now.
Oh god, what is it?
Why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
It's like some severely malnourished dog, but it has like major biceps.
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer. My kind of customer.
Good deal.
That looks
Oh,
like
flan.
trouble.
What is the... man, the intestines? I don't remember that. God, that's disturbing.
Told ya.
Oh, shit.
You can't beat them down. You gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you?
Whoa, she got it really quick.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
You should use water. Should use thunder. Sure. Okay, nice animation there. Really gives you a good view.
Take your time.
Such a terrible looking place though. You got like 4 huts and then the temple.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
Kind of hard to believe that there's like been generations of people there.
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
I get it. You want me to pray, do you? Alright. I don't want to die by sin, so sure.
That should do it.
Okay. Guess we're ready to blow this popsicle stand. That's kind of cool. What is this? Something's written here. Kilika at Beaconel Zuka. Yeah, whatever. Oh shit. Oh, it's Kamari. Okay. I always thought it was a little weird how, like, in the FMV sequences, Tidus looked like really, really Asian. But then in the actual game, he didn't quite have the same face. I get that it would have been a couple different studios. Same thing that happened in Final Fantasy 7, 8, I think even in 9. It was a different team that was working on the cinematics, but I don't know. I always felt it was a little bit jarring. Oh, damn. Alright. Wait, I could do something too. How do you like that? Alright, we should probably use a potion. Yeah. Jesus, isn't that supposed to be an overdrive?
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another of Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kumari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Just got physically assaulted. Don't laugh it off. Alright. I don't think there's much else to do. Or like any treasure to find or anything like that, so... Oh boy. Yeah, this is basically just a tutorial.
A flyer! That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Oh yeah, you could switch people on the fly, couldn't you?
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Oh, I wish they would give you the the option to just attack. I always love the summons in this game. I thought the whole Aeon system was pretty neat. The fact that they could get like overdrives and stuff too. I kind of wish there was more of them, but I guess they give you a lot. Damages enemy, delays its turn. Sure. Doesn't seem like it does a whole lot of damage, but... I want to see how it attacks. Yeah, that's Sonic Wings. Just the standard attack does almost double. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think 8 is a reasonable enough number. I just think... I almost kind of wish that there was another Final Fantasy game that used the same kind of system. But, you know, quality over quantity, I guess. But they were of such high quality, I felt, that I would have liked to have seen a few more. I guess we're just waiting until the overdrive builds up. I'm sure that's part of the tutorial. It was a sort of similar system from what I remember them being in 12, but I don't know, I always felt like the Eidolons in 12, oh, they were Eidolons, right? Maybe there was something else now, that was 13. The summons in 12 were, they didn't really have as many defining traits as some of these were. I just don't remember them being as memorable. Called, yeah, I think they were called Espers.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say good night, birdie.
Dark attack. Oh, I get it. Alright. Blinds it. It's a flying type, right? basic attack should work pretty well. What can you do? Not much at this moment. Could summon, but... I love the sound of just a metal rod hitting against something hard. Alright. Let's get Valfor in here. Yeah, I guess that's true. Most of these guys are created specifically for 10, but then like 12s were unique to the 12 too, weren't they? They just, I don't know, there's something that seemed a little overly complex about them to me. But, and that's could be another case of me not having played that game in ages. But yeah, I think this was the first instance of Valifor. I think like they had Shiva was a repeat, Ifrit was a repeat, and the Thunder Horse. I feel like that was used in something else. But everything else was original. Anima was that one stands out. Yojimbo stands out. Like all the extra ones stand out pretty well. I don't remember the Mage's Sisters too well. I just remember there was like a young one, a fat one, and then like a tall, skinny one. Okay, I guess we got these guys to deal with. Take the one that's not a specialty of the other two. Should probably just switch to Tidus. Ixion, that's it. Oh yeah, and Bahamut's in this game too. How could I forget that? Bahamut had such a weird look in this game. I liked it well enough, but I don't know, he's really fat. I dug the thing on his back though. I remember it spun in the overdrive attack. Is there something up here? Nah. Oh. So they were enemies in other games. That sounds familiar, yeah. They were in 4, the Mage's Sisters? I don't even remember that. No, maybe I do. Okay, no, I do. And I gotta reach like way back into the the memory banks for those. But yeah, that is true. I don't know. Not new to the series, but new as summons, I guess. Do we have to watch this, or just... Can I... I have no emotional attachment to this touching scene, so... I am just ready to go. A nice wave into prayer combo.
Goodbye.
I always thought Yojimbo was pretty cool. I just didn't really like his... Like, you had to pay him to fight. That was a little shitty. I mean, you didn't have to pay him much, but if you wanted him to do, like, something of note, so I never really ended up using him all that much. I guess endgame you would probably have more gil than you know what to do with, though. Oh yeah, is that just some random guy that he's crawling on top of and stealing from? It's the toxin, guys. It's the toxin. Don't blame him for his actions. Woohoo! Zoom in on those. Jimbo's mechanics are insanely complex to get him to do things. Yeah, I remember there was like particular moves that I wanted him to do, but I don't remember if you have to pay within a certain range or if it was just done at random or what. I know if you pay him too little, he's not going to do them. But I don't know. It was weird. But he's such a cool character though, and he's got a little dog and stuff. But yeah, end of the day, I mean, it was just better to use someone else.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Play blitzball? Anybody want to play? Get a little practice in? No? Alright.
Word is that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's
It's been a full day of learning all the calculations to manipulate him to do what you wanted. I don't like the sound of that. I think I'll probably get him in this playthrough, but I'm probably not going to use him too much.
I don't know
nice
who
camera.
you are or where you came from.
Lulu's talking to a pole. It's good. Do we want to use the binoculars? I think I'm good.
Ooh, them's fascinating clothes.
Oh, this guy, Owaka, right?
Yeah, filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not Owaka.
The hell would I want to sell you my clothes for?
Don't look like you got much money either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Owaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Owaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
They take enough pride in their name to have 23 of them. Actually, let me save. You could explain the methods in shorthand. Well, I mean, it'll be a ways away until I actually get him, so, I mean, if you wanted to come back and do it then, but I think I'm good till now, because I'm not going to remember. Could look up a guide. I'm sure someone's written up a guide somewhere.
But someday, the name Owaka will be
just a big Final Fantasy X nerd.
Say, lad, you wouldn't have
know way too much. Well, I'm glad to have you here. This guy actually, like, gets you some good stuff, huh? Like, if you give him enough money by endgame, or close to endgame. So, yeah, let's just start now.
I guess it pays to ask. Thank ye kindly, lad. Fine seed money for the Owaka merchant empire.
I kind of like this guy's, like, voice.
Much obliged.
There's a lot of weird emphasis in there. Power room, eh? Oh yeah, isn't it just chocobos? Yeah, it is.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
You know, I think this is the first time that we actually heard chocobo too.
What?
Or at least the masses. I don't know if there was like an anime or something that preceded this game,
what
but
kind of backwater island did you come from anyway?
I remember like early on, like in school, my friends, you know, Final Fantasy was the big thing, but there was always debates on pronunciations, chocobos included. I remember, I think Kokobos was popular way to pronounce it. I don't know. I just remember that once it was finally definitively known as Chocobo, there was some disappointed people, and then some people that were just like laughing in the face of the others. I was right. I told you. If you loan him amount over 10,000 gil, he gives you 30% discount on his items. Ah, that's what it is. Comes in handy, because he shows up at like the weirdest places. What, who? Who's sick? Oh, that guy. His pants bent over. Ugh, I've gotten seasick. I think I'm gonna hurl. Good deal. Well, I got this remedy right here, but I'm gonna keep it. Stuff later on gets super expensive. Yeah, I'll probably try to make sure I have enough money on hand to get him that much.
Restricted area. Our operation depends on this cargo.
What are we carrying back there? Alright. I'll just leave him. Is that it? Don't we get attacked by Sin or something at this point? Maybe I have to use the binoculars. No way, remember what you did last time? Why would you offer them to me? Dick? What's the point? Well, these people still haven't cleared up. Alright. Alright. Okay, he still doesn't want to talk to me. What about you?
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago.
People debate so hard on Tidus versus Tidus. I always said Tidus and felt validated when James Arnold Taylor said it was meant to be Tidus. I mean, there's no debate. I was just talking about this with Vamp earlier. It's Tidus for sure. It's just, it looks like Tidus, so. And I don't like saying Tidus.
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
But it was weird when it was, I think the pronunciation was first heard in Kingdom Hearts when there was the Tidus child. And then they called him that, and then everybody was like, why are you calling him Teats? What is this? It just makes sense because of the the origins of the name where it was made. You know, T-I romanized in Japanese would never be Tai, it would always be T. I still say Tidus because I'm a dick, I guess. I don't want to say Tidus. Oh, there's some good texturing on that boat, I gotta say.
The wind. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Man, there's so much weird, like, moments of laughter in this game. I mean, everyone remembers the famous one. You know, the ha-ha-ha part. But, yeah, there's, like, a lot more awkward laughter than I remember.
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Zanarkand, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Zanarkand there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Checked. My father. His name is Checked.
Amazing!
Let's do a little prayer for that.
You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Zanarkand.
Also, I don't usually like to talk over the whole dialogue scenes, but yeah, I get what you're saying, Petey.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But...
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
Like, how did you get here?
You're here?
Yeah, she brings up a good point. Also, on the fact of talking about like pronunciations and things, it's funny how like Final Fantasy always seems to be the forefront when it comes to games and like pronunciations of names. I always find that it's more acceptable when it has to do with like character names or like made-up names or even like the foreign names. But like things that are like actual English words, I don't know. Sometimes I feel forced to imply the correct pronunciation. For instance, I think I've talked about this before, but my friend was reading the X-Men comic books, and he was at the part with the Sentinels. I think he was reading them from the first part, but he kept pronouncing it Centennials, and I'm like, no, that is something completely different. I'm never a jerk about it, but I do like to,
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon
when it's something like that, I feel that there has to be a need to avoid embarrassment for them in the future.
Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner. Wait!
Oh boy!
I don't really know what they hope to accomplish by harpooning the boat to the, the fin. I think when it's something that big, it's not going to make much of a difference. Shit, here we go. These things. But when it comes to your own way to pronounce it, I mean, it's like I kind of don't care too much. Like the whole thing, there's like a lot of it that goes on in Final Fantasy VII, but Mako versus Mako. Even I usually tend to strive for the correct pronunciation of a lot of the words. I take into account the factors of where the original word came from, if it's based off of anything. Stupid stuff like that. I don't know. I get kind of obsessive over pronunciations at times. Like, so for instance, I always thought of it. Oh shit, that was Lulu. That was stupid. As Mako, when I read it as a kid, when I was playing the game in my pre-teens, I guess it was. I always read it as Mako. So when I streamed it last year, I had to force myself, like every time, to pronounce it Mako. It was a little hard, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. When it gets to that point, it's like, just say it however you please. it doesn't matter that much. But, you know, people still get upset, so I don't know. Let's use a little bit of fire magic on this guy. Good deal. Wait, can we attack the Finn at this point? Hold on, let me try something. Waka, I need you. Oh yeah, we can. Alright. let's do it then. It takes so long for the ball to get back. I think wyvern is a correct pronunciation, though. I've heard that pronounced that like that many a time. I think I was just playing Witcher 3, and there's wyverns in the game. But I don't know. Just, I mean, you know, again, it's like stuff about like mythical beasts and you know, made up names and stuff. It's largely up to the interpretation of the reader. Unless I guess the originator of the name actually says something about it. I'm guessing Sin doesn't really have any weaknesses to any particular element. So it's just gonna be a grab bag, we'll just do whatever. Come on, no. Can't attack him when he's in front? What? Oh, there it is. Good lord, there's a massive smack. God, that does a lot of damage. Alright, whatever. Let's try water. I haven't used water yet. Ugh. What kind of skills do you have? Did you learn anything else? Oh, I guess I haven't really done anything with the grid with him, huh? I hate it when it changes the pattern based on the camera angle. There we go. Oh. Come on, there we go. Oh, actually, that did a lot of damage. I think Tidus is almost dead, so I might as well just kill that thing. Because that spine attack is a bitch. I wonder, maybe I should just leave one. And like suffer the spine attacks, but that might prevent more from popping up. I mean, I can't imagine it'd make me do this for very long. But I'll just take a chance anyway. Not Tidus? Okay, good. Oh, well. Everybody's about to die. Well, I'm gonna prevent that. Oh well. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Alright, fair enough. There we go. Is that it? Yeah. Well, I guess I didn't have to worry about it for very long. I'm surprised that the boat didn't go under. Well, maybe not. I guess it wasn't that firmly attached. Incoherent grunting. What? Oh, okay, yeah, Tidus is gone. I just thought he was, like, off camera. Oh god, they're phasing through him. That can't be good. Yeah, I also like the fact that they, like, in a cutscene, were able to use items, just like in a battle situation. Damn, we got dolphins. Oh, what is that? I was sort of always disappointed that there was only 3 swimmers in this game. Like, you have the underwater battles, but only 3 people could do them. I think it would have been hilarious if Lulu was in underwater. I mean, some of her magic might not have worked so well, but you never know. Now they just come back. Alright, whatever. Fine, I guess I'll focus on the boss. Nice. Okay, let's try that idea I had initially. See, maybe I could take off 1 on each side and then they won't come back. Okay, they're just gone now. Never mind. Blender. Ah, yeah, that doesn't look so good. Yeah. Damn it. Alright. Darkness went away, or its blindness went away, right? Yeah, okay. Just go ahead and do it. What's up, Deller? Welcome back. Nothing much, man. I just got, this is the, HD remaster on the PS4. Just got this in yesterday. I've been waiting on this for like a week. But, yeah, I've been really in the mood to play this game, like the past month or 2. was quick. Oh, he's got no MP. Shit. I've got one ether. Maybe he's almost dead. How frequently do I think I'll be playing this? I never stream more than 3 games at a time. Metal Gear Solid 4 I'm currently playing, and I only play that on Mondays. Or at least one day a week, if I can't stream it on Monday. And then I'm also playing Wolfenstein: The New Order. That game's a little addicting too, but I think just because of the sheer length of RPGs, I might play this a little bit more frequently. So I might interchange week to week. Maybe do Final Fantasy X twice a week, and Wolfenstein once a week, and then switch it to Wolfenstein twice a week and Final Fantasy once. I don't know. Mainly I'll just play it by ear, but I tend to have a sort of rhythm when it comes to streaming like that. Dude. The underwater labia boss, please. Please no. On average, how long is a stream for me? 2.5, 3 hours? Depends on the day, too, and how busy I am. There might be segments of this game I do off-stream, too. I don't know. Shit, this guy's just, like, eating up my health like nothing. Almost out of potions. Oh, not Blender again. Got a feeling they're porting over MGS4 over to PS4. I don't know, man. There's been all this talk about Metal Gear lately with that Survive trailer. Oh, finally. Rumors are flying off the wall about a Snake Eater remake, too. But that seems a little hopeful, if you ask me. I wouldn't mind it. I would enjoy it. But, I just don't see that being very likely. I'd appreciate some help, yeah, Petey. RPGs in particular, it's really easy to miss stuff. So, yeah, if you want to pop in every once in a while and bestow some of your knowledge upon me. Some very plasticky looking children. Recently they took it off PS Now. Oh, okay. Yeah. But the blitzball remains.
When I woke
It's
up
like poetry.
in Spira, kept hoping it would work in reverse too.
No matter how bad things get, you always have blitzball.
I will defeat sin. I must defeat sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going
Stream
home.
00?
This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
Or is it 00? Well, I made it to Kilika. Only half of it got destroyed. It's alright. Actually, probably more than that.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, milady summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Oh, the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
This shit is,
Please, take me to them.
It was kind of creepy. Nope, this is not my first playthrough. However, last time I played this was like a decade ago, so it's been a while and I've forgotten a lot of the finer plot point details.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
Eh? It's the only reaction you'll ever need to give. I'm gonna explore a bit and probably watch the sending, but I might end this pretty soon here. I've been playing for pretty long. Hey, you're alive. Wait. What do you want? We're not open. Oh, it's a shop? It's in a sorry state. And they got you good, didn't they, Deller? Yeah, I think you were telling me before that you have this game on PS3, PS4, and the Vita. Jesus. At least you can transfer saves. That's always good. The pub's closed. I don't think we can get through this without a drink. You're probably right. Man, they immediately just started hammering shit. Tidus, watch your step. It's not safe this way. Oh, okay. But I wanted to talk to Waka. Yeah, just you wait. You're saying you're not going to get it now, but when they have even better graphics and additional content.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem?
The who? Just calm down, lady.
The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living. Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
Let's watch. Kamari's got some thick thighs. Christ. Oh, they're already in caskets? My god, they got them quick. Like, just died like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I thought this sequence was pretty neat. It's really kind of eerie, but And the blue flames. But yeah, this is pretty memorable. In fact, isn't it the icon on the Final Fantasy X logo? You know how there's always like an image behind the text? Like in Final Fantasy VII, it's the meteor. I think it's Yuna doing the sending. Or something, I don't know. Petey says, scene really touched me when I first saw it. Favorite game of all time, forgot to mention. Well, it's a really good game.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
On the back of the game case. Oh, that's true too, isn't it? I gotta look it up because I'm curious.
Until she defeats sin.
Maybe she's summoning, but it's it bears a strong resemblance.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. Never wanted to see it again.
Alright. Is this the kid that wants to be a blitzball when he grows up? They didn't correct that? Oh, I'm glad they didn't. I'm gonna be a blitzball when I grow up, yeah! Gonna get kicked and punched and thrown by a bunch of sweaty men. Fun. All right. Well, you know, actually, let me look around. I want to see what's been done around here.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Captain. What is this?
Huh? Whoa!
Woohoo! Hero. Okay. This chick didn't even care. She didn't even turn around. I wanted to believe it was just a bad dream. That this was all a dream, and when I opened my eyes, everything would be back to normal. But when morning came, nothing had changed. Yeah, that's how it be. What the hell is this guy doing? I didn't even notice him. Everything is in shambles. I don't know where to start. Lazy. Where's the shop? Oh, it's over here. Hey you, hands off the merchandise. Oh, you're a customer, are you? Yeah. Alright, just sell like weapons and stuff. Not really in the market for that. I was hoping for more potions and that kind of deal. Did I pick up the expert sphere grid? you did and you're all screwed up. No, I didn't know what that entailed, so I was like, I'll just go with the regular one. I got scared off by the concept of there being an expert sphere grid. I didn't know what that meant was going to be in store for me. If you go back, you get a free chest for saving the kid. Expert grid is not meant for most people. Wait, where's the chest? Go back to the one building. What one building? Wait, this one? The inn? What is this? Oh, tutorials. No, thank you. I think I'm good on those. Oh, this one? Nice, ether. I don't care if there's any food, I just want to stay here. I'm scared to even look out at the sea. I can feel it out there, can't you? You feel it too, don't you? Thanks for saving me. Our house fell down. But my big sister's here, so I'm really happy. Why weren't you with her in the first place? You're the one who saved my sister, right? That treasure box contains a token of my appreciation. Please accept my thanks. Wow. Just an ether? Come on. Surely you could scrounge up a little Monet. Alright. I think that's gonna be it. I'll go ahead and save and then bounce. Totally rearranges a grid. Basically allows for more early game flexibility with the characters. Oh. I always wanted to go against the grain when it came to the sphere grid. So I was always trying to push the characters into some odd fashion towards endgame, but it felt like you didn't really have a lot of leeway for that once you started breaking into the other characters' grids. So I don't know, maybe expert might have been a little bit more fun, but maybe if I play through this again. Primer in there too if I care about collecting them. I do kinda, yeah. I'll just have to remember it for next time though, because I already saved and yeah. Still sleepy. Everyone else has already left. So what? I can sleep in if I want. Tell me what to do. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. It was great having you all here. Everybody in chat, Deller, PD, Lane, Vamp, and somebody else. Oh yeah, Solidus and Zero. Great talking to you guys. I'll be back with this. It's definitely a fun stream. I dig it. So, I will be back with this sometime next week. Maybe Tuesday? I don't know. Monday is reserved for Metal Gear, so we'll be doing Guns of the Patriots, continuing on with Chapter 4 next week on Monday. Tuesday, I think I might do some more Final Fantasy X, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe I'll do it the next day. Maybe I'll switch over to Wolfenstein. I don't know. Thanks for watching, Petey. It's real fun having you here. Always fun having someone that enjoys the game and knows it pretty well, too. Can help me out in some tough spots. See you, Deller. Alright, guys. Have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you next week. So long.